Hello, my name is Dr. AB. I welcome you to lesson number 3 of this video course of this book, Becoming the Best Version of Humanity, a book that is meant to introduce you to the one best way to know yourself and live your life so you can become all you should be as a human being. Okay? Now, in this lesson number 3, we are looking at agents of socialization. All right? We are looking at the factors that are responsible for you becoming who you are. So agents of socialization are those factors or those realities that are responsible for your upbringing, okay, or were responsible for your upbringing, your development, your human development, are responsible for the mindset that you have created or that you've developed so far. They are responsible for programming you the way you are, okay, making you think the way you think, talk the way you talk, and even behave the way you behave. Now, there's a genetic component to who you are, okay? But these agents of socialization are very key in your development, in your upbringing, in giving you a certain mindset that gives you a certain kind of life, okay? Now, there are 7 of these agents of socialization. The first one is your family. The family. The family becomes the most important and the first source of upbringing of your development. So everybody is born into a family, all right? You're born to parents. Okay, so these people raise you up, they give you their mindset, they give you an environment that you grow in, all right? And these environments shape you, okay? Relatives shape you. So your family becomes the first agent of your socialization, okay? Another agent of socialization that is responsible for your upbringing and development is your education or your school systems. Okay, so school becomes another source of your upbringing. Now, as a kid, after a point, we have to take you to nursery. You have to start school of assaults. Okay, then you have another group of people who take care of you and they start programming you with both curricular and extracurricular activities. Okay, so you get to learn some things in school. You get to learn some things from teachers. You get to learn some things from non-teaching staff and the curricular and some extracurricular activities. These are all ways in which you get to be shaped or programmed from birth. Another or a third agent of socialization that forms us is religion. Is religion, okay? Or I should say it's religion and other beliefs, okay, or even cultural beliefs, all right? Religion, for instance, helps us to establish a relationship with God, who is our creator, who is our source, okay? And helps us understand our human living from God's perspective. It helps us understand our human story from God's perspective, okay? Now, so we have a way of knowing ourselves, understanding ourselves by being traced to our roots. And the main root of the human being is God, who is the source of humans. And so the story we hear from God's perspective sounds like the most credible on humanity and human living because it's a source of all humans. So we use religion to give us a perspective on our human living, on our humanness. Okay? A fourth agent of socialization has to do with peers. So peers or friends or colleagues, okay? Many people learn a lot of things from friends by association. There are things that your children may come home telling you, doing, um, saying that you are wondering where they learn them from. They learn them from their peers, their friends. Okay, so your friends also play a role in shaping you, in developing you, in giving you a mindset. A fifth agent of socialization has to do with your workplace. There are a lot of things that you learn from your workplace, from your colleagues at work, the ethics of work, trainings you receive at work, the environment, several things you pick up from work. So work also, our workplaces also have a way of shaping us. And number 6, the media. These days we have all kinds of media. We have social media, we have the print media, we have television, we have radio, and so on and so forth. And we hear a lot of things and learn a lot of things from this media, okay? And people learn about human living, from the media, from on social media, on Facebook, from YouTube. Okay, we learn so much from the media. Okay, in the newspapers, we read things that inform our thinking. We hear news, sometimes bad news, especially from the media, that makes us see the world in a certain light. So they inform our thinking and the way we see things. Okay, the media plays a lot of roles in our formation. Then, lastly, number 7 is your government. The policies of your government can shape you as a human being. If you have a government that talks about free education for children to a certain level, you have most of the children growing up having been educated. Okay. If you have another government that does not think education is important and parents should pay for education, somebody might grow up without having an education. So you see, even where you live, the government under which you live can determine your formation, your development. Okay. So governments and their policies can influence your formation, your development, your mindset, and so on and so forth. So these are called agents of socialization that are responsible for your programming, upbringing, development, mindset, and so on and so forth. I should add quickly that agents of socialization are neutral. When we say agents of socialization are neutral, we mean to say that when you take a family, there's nothing wrong with being born into a family. The problem has to do with the players within, the people in that family, how they raised you. Okay, so it is the players within the agents of socialization that make the agents of socialization look good or bad as far as your upbringing is concerned. So if you take a school or education, education is neutral, it's a good thing. Okay, I should even say. But the ones who are teaching you, the ones developing the curricula, okay, are the players that inform the usefulness or otherwise of that education to you. The same with religion. The one that is teaching you about God, about religion, is the one that really determines how useful or otherwise that religion is to you. So the mass media is important. It gives us information, education, entertainment, so they say. Okay? But others can use it to misinform, to create panic, to create fear. So agents of socialization should not be seen as bad in themselves. They are neutral, okay? And it depends on the place within. All right? But it's good to know that you are the way you are because you've had a certain kind of socialization or upbringing. Okay? We are going to look at lesson number 4. In lesson number 4, we are looking at how your mind works. How your mind works. So you're going to learn about your conscious mind and your subconscious mind.